I'm confused here. I am really confused here. What? You've been in my comment section calling me a liar. Okay. Writing comments that said that Biden's intelligence stated that that was bullshit, that there was no evidence of it. And when I tell you that no, there was evidence of it, it was just under the low to moderate category, and we had no conclusive proof that actually money had exchanged. Here you come with, he's always been working with Iran, that this is nothing new. Well, honey, if this was nothing new, then why were you so animate about the fact that Putin didn't have bounties on our American soldiers in Tangerine Palpatine's first administration? The left is supporting Iran? No, we're supporting the Iranian people. Okay, I will give you that. The Iranian people, they are innocent in this, but the Iranian government, No, see, that is the reason why the best and first black president of these United States that were actually going to make America great for the first time ever had a deal with Iran. Because, see, we understood that the Ayatollah that's over there had one foot in the ground and another one on the banana peel. Okay? We wait long enough, nature's going to take care of itself. And we had a deal with them that if they denuclearized, that we would protect them. The same deal that we have with Ukraine. They would be backed by a NATO country. NATO, of course, being founded, at least in part, by the United States of America after World War II to make sure that Nazis would have no place in this world to hide. Damn, how soon we forget our history. But you see, you claim that the left supporting Iran so much that it was us that voted in the man who started the birtherism theory. When the first and best president we've ever had, the first black and best president that we've ever had in these United States was the president of the United States. And Mitch McConnell stood up there and said that they were going to make it their lifetime goal to make sure that he was just a one-time president. You know, that whole fucking thing. Yeah. He claimed that President Obama was never born in this country. Yeah, that was the mediocre orange man. Okay? That's the one that y'all voted in. All right? Okay? All right. He gets in, and he takes that deal that the first black best president of these United States had with Iran, and he wiped his mediocre orange ass with it and tore it up. So Iran was like, well, hey, if you're not going to protect us anymore, we've got to protect ourselves. We're going to go back to enriching uranium. Then, and he sent a whole bunch of shit like that. He sent boom booms to them. He sent boom booms to those. He sent boom booms around. Okay? He was happy to send boom booms. All right? Then he fumbles a pandemic. All right? Plunges us into a possible recession. We've got millions of Americans unaliving. All right? And we get him out, and we get Biden back in. And not only does Biden do things like the CHIP Act and the Infrastructure Act and strengthened health care and brought back the pandemic team, and he also managed to get that deal back that the first black best president in the United States history that was actually going to make America great for everybody had gotten with Iran. Okay, Iran sat there and said, listen, we understand it happens, you know, people go a little and they lose their mind a little bit, and we understand. We're willing to do it again, understanding that the Ayatollah is even older now. All right? And he is slipping and sliding on that banana peel while he is steadily in the ground with the other leg. Okay? Like he's not long for this world. All right? All Tangerine Palpatine had to do when y'all stupidly voted him back in office, and this was after he was adjudicated, found liable in a civil court of SA, rape, okay? Then he was found guilty 34 times over, okay, in a criminal court of 34 felonies, all right? Y'all voted a felon instead of the prosecutor. This was, of course, after the felon stood up on stage and said, and had his little lackeys get on commercials and say things like, a vote for Kamala Harris is a vote for World War III. Y'all remember that? Because I sure the fuck do. Most of us here on the left sure do remember when y'all all were spouting that the only way that we were going to not have any new wars was to vote for the man of peace, Tangerine Palpatine. Okay? No new wars, he said. He said. Then he gets in again. Okay, he gets in again, and it's now come to find out they've got all this evidence, credible evidence, that now he is an accused 1,000,000 times over by their own files. By their own files, as a pedophile. Okay, so not only is he an adjudicated rapist, not only is he a 34-time felon, but now he's a credibly accused over 1,000,000 times as being a pedophile. That's who y'all brought in. Okay, the mediocre orange man, because y'all were so bad, y'all were so mad at the very first black and best president that these United States have ever had. Okay, we keeping up? Well, when he got back into office, when y'all dumbasses voted his ass back into office, what did he do with that deal that Biden had just gotten with Iran? He wiped his ass with it and then he tore it up. I know, the same fucking thing. Then when Iran said, you know what, fine, we're done. Fuck y'all. Okay, fuck you. If you don't want to protect us, cool. We've got to protect ourselves and our civilians. We're going to go back and start enriching uranium. That, of course, pissed Tangerine off. Tangerine went over there and told all of us here back home that he annihilated, completely annihilated, did so much more damage than just their nuclear program. You know, they were back to the Stone Age. We did not have to worry about them. They were never going to be a threat to the United States of America. Cool. Then he went and, did that shit in Venezuela. And now, here he is doing this shit again. I wonder, though, what you're going to say when he stands up on the stage, if he's able to stand up on the stage after this is all over. Okay? If he even shows up to the fucking stage. There's a good possibility that his old ass is going to be in a pine box soon. But not that I'm wishing any harm on him. Okay? I hope he lives a long, long life. All right? He's got a lot of atoning to do. But listen, when he stands up there, okay, when he stands up there and he tells the entire world again that despite all the intelligence to the contrary, that Putin said he didn't do it, so he's got to believe him. What are you going to say this time? The left is supporting him. Oh, god damn. With his full chest, he said that shit. Baby, don't speak on things that you do not understand. If you are not on the left, you don't know what the left believes, what the left supports, you don't know anything. Okay? Sit down. The adults are talking. Jesus.